close. Oh, look, we are so close that I can't objectify you, and I love objectifying men. It's one of my favorite things to do.
It's fine. You and 4 other people in here won't objectify me.
I literally have a list in my phone of a list of famous people I find attractive. A list.
And?
I don't know. I have a list. It's like 25 people.
In case you forget?
It's topic of conversation. You know, like I have a list like that. I have a list of baby names. I have a list of things that I hate.
Top 3 baby names. Gender regardless. Go for it.
Wait, okay, hold on. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna go to my notes. I'll be right back.
No. I guess she does need. I have to. You guys have to buy this. I might auction this off right now because I don't. It can't stay in my house. I almost was talking into the toffee instead of the microphone. You don't understand. Once it's within my walls, I have no fucking.
I'm back.
Control.
I have a bunch. For boys, I have Julian, obviously Julian, Lawrence. What was that? Whoa. Milo. Julian Lawrence, Milo, okay. Alexander, Malcolm, Theodore, Damien, bunch of those. And then for girls, I have like Natalie, Robin,
Isha,
Juliana,
Marissa, April.
There's Carly. I can't even remember all of them. Bridget. Unique one. So I have a unique one, Lennox, but call him Nicks, like Stevie Nicks. What?
Nicks.
Well, like all of them. But
you're just gonna sound like it's like you're asking. You're just saying something that is possessive.
No, but I'm saying like
Nick.
these are their adult names. Like, yeah, your adult name is Lawrence.
You know what I'm saying though? Like,
but I'm not gonna call you Lawrence. I'm gonna call you Law.
What?
It's with an X.
I understand, but if you just hear somebody go get Nick's, and then you're like, Nick's what? Bicycle? Go get Nick's bicycle?
Okay, you know what? I don't.
Sorry, I don't.
They used to be.
You got so many names. You got so many names.
There's so many more. No, there's so many more. And there used to be ones that were awful. Like I remember one of them was Jennings. I had like Jennings. For girls,
like
I don't even know. Like for girls, I used to have like, oh my god, I don't even. There were well, okay. My fucking sister took my baby name for my niece. Jennings. I know there were some really bad ones, guys. Like
I like Zoe.
And that's a great name. Well, I don't have children. I don't have a husband. Like, there's a whole piece missing here of like what it would take for me to get there. Guys,
ironically, it will take a piece for you to get there.
Whoa, true.
I'm on a roll, dude.
Bro, guys, I gotta think of some good. Stand-up bits for me to do. Actually, you know what? This isn't a bit, but I'll tell it as a story because I think it's the craziest thing ever. You get attacked on the internet all the time.
Me?
Yeah. All the time.
Sometimes.
People have been mocking the way I look since I was 17 years old on the internet, last 6 years. Literally said any possible thing about me that they could, about my body, about my sexuality, about my dating life, whatever. Nothing anyone has ever said to me on the entire time I have been on the internet has cut me as deeply as that bitch Kayla from my 6th grade math class.
Go on.
I have never forgot. It has been, I think, over 14 years since this bitch said this to me in class. And it has stuck with me so deeply, I haven't forgotten it to this day. She told me that I was built like an improper fraction.
I think you told me that. You've used it before, and that's
It's
how you know.
terrible fucking story.
Improper
It sticks
fraction
with me.
is diabolical. That is a really...
You know what? Yeah, you know what the worst part about it is? It's true.
Yep. Yeah.
The worst part about it is that bitch had a point.
Those are the worst ones.
Have I told
I'm trying to think.
Have I told you the brat story? That's a good one. Oh, brother, this might be people. Y'all gotta donate some money for this fucking story. Wait, actually, can I tell it, or are you getting annoyed with me taking over your life?
We weren't doing anything.
Okay. So Olivia Lore.
Not yet.
I used to live in a trailer park. My grandparents owned this trailer park. Long story. So my parents, every once in a while, they really liked to cook brats, beer brats. This was just the thing they liked to do. Mm-hmm. So I remember once we did cooked outside, whatever, and it was time to go to bed. Well, it's my job to put the food up before I go to bed. And this was a late night, so we weren't going to clean until the next morning. So I look at the bowl, and to me, just it looks like a bowl of the liquid. And I'm like, oh, there's no brats left in here. It's fine. It's fine. Not a big deal. So time goes on. Next day, I realize there are 5 or 6 brats in there that I didn't put in the refrigerator, that now I have to destroy the evidence. Now, mind you, I'm 12. A sane person would throw them in the trash and just throw the liquid away. No, not
You
me.
ate them.
Not me. Bitch! The fuck? You think I fucking ate them? How fucking dare you?
I don't know where the story's going.
How dare you? I fucking ate them?
If you didn't eat them, that's how the story should
No,
go.
the story gets worse.
Okay.
I don't know what went through my fucking mind, but I guess looking at the shape and size of I was like, I know where I can put these. I flushed them down the toilet. I poured
Somebody
it in
guessed that.
1 or 2 tries. Mm-hmm. Well, so I remember I told you my grandparents owned this trailer park. My dad comes home from work. And he comes in the house. He's so exasperated, and he changes into his outside dirty clothes work. No, the toilet was not clogged, guys. Changes into his outside dirty clothes, and I'm like, Dad, what's going on? And he says, the septic tank for the neighborhood, for the entire trailer park, the septic tank, the sewer tank, is broken, and I have to go fix it now. So my dad and my grandfather go to fix it. It stays broken. A day, 2 days pass, they fix it. The second day, they fix it. Problem solved. Our toilet is now still not working. It is the only toilet in the trailer park that's not working. Turns out the septic tank had nothing to do with that. It just coincidentally happened at the same time. So our toilet is still not working. My dad is like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, because now I might have to go under the house and dig up all the pipes and everything, because we might have to hire a plumber. We don't have the money for this. I don't know what to do. We lived in a fucking trailer. We didn't have money. I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm freaking out at this point. So I'm like, oh my God, I can't tell my dad. My dad's gonna fucking kill me. So this is before my parents decided they hated each other and got divorced. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna tell my mom. And my mom is just gonna give a hint to my dad. She's not gonna rat me out. She'll just give a hint. So I tell my mom, I'm like, Mom, and I tell her this entire story, and my mom just looks at me like, this child was supposed to be my last hope. This was supposed to be the child that got out. And she's here fucking flushing brats down the toilet. These are sausages, if you don't know. They're like thick hot dogs. And so I'm like, Mom, you can't tell Dad. You can't tell him. She's like, I'm not going to tell him. Don't even worry about it. I leave. Like that night, I'm laying in my parents had this like giant bed, and I would lay in there with my parents and I'd watch TV with them. And it was like, that was how I bonded with my parents. As we'd watch TV, I'd lay at the foot of the bed. So I'm laying in there one night. Our toilet's fixed. I'm like, this is great. Toilet's fixed. Everything's great. And so we're laying there, and my parents are talking, and my mom was like asking my dad, she's like, yeah, like, how did you fix the toilet? And my dad was like, it was just the weirdest thing. I decided to finally pull the pipe in the bathroom to kind of pull it out from the wall to see if there was something in there. And he asked my mom, he was like, Angela, like, are you okay? Like, I'm really worried about you. Because he was like, the texture. He was like, it felt so odd. Like, I think we need to take you to the hospital. Like, I think you're really sick. And my mom was like, I don't, I think I'm fine. Like, what was it? Like, my dad was like, it was almost like a brat. He was like, and there was like a lot of them. And I turned around and looked at my mom and I was like, you told him! You betrayed me! And my dad, they both started laughing, but my dad...
Brats again?
No.
Well, that was punishment enough, clearly. That is... This is why we workshop. It's fine.
Oh, that wasn't a bit. I just wanted to tell a story.
I liked it.
Oh, seems like you may be alone. Okay,
There's
Holly,
plenty of people
we get
in here.
it. Holly, you don't like it. That's fine.
There's plenty. No. There's so many people in here that were like, this is a great story. Relax. What was the last thing that you flushed that wasn't... Was that it?
Oh, that's a great question.
Chat, what was the weirdest thing you flushed? I flushed Liam the other day.
Ooh.
Got him. I don't think he's here anymore.
I gotta go.
Bye.
In my calls. Bye.
Bye. Livy just dropped the brat toilet story and then dipped. Well, Liam refused to go down. Hilarious.
Hey, boo.
So,
how you doing?
great.
Okay, so I don't remember what was said that made me think about this, but this morning I was in a live, and after this I'll go and find out what the name is because I can't remember his name, and I'll let you know. But you came up, right? And he was okay. So he's a person that does like the whole, debating maggots too, but he's kind of nice about it and shit. So people were asked because he couldn't get any MAGA up. So people were asking him if he liked other liberal creators. And your name came up. And he was like, well, I went into his live one time and he was like yelling at people, blah, 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 this shit. So, I was riding for my boy right in the goddamn comments because, he would let me up. But I was like, he only be yelling at bigots. Fuck y'all. So it was like, he was just really like saying shit like, I just don't like it when people are, I guess yelling at each other and not trying to figure shit out. Bitch, we are trying to figure shit out. But we're not gonna let people tone police us and shit like that like y'all do. But I'll go back and find out who he was because I
was gonna say,
I used to be watching.
I'm curious. Anyway, he was like, hey, Balessa asked me to do some stuff. What's your deal? Also, sorry, I didn't know how the app worked when I sent you this message. And I was like, that's funny. That's a funny. Anyway, I'm really important. Hang on, let me see. Fuck.
And I feel like, which I was doing stuff while I was listening to his live, but I feel like he said he's been in your live before and you kicked him. Have you ever kicked him out of your live before?
Isha, let me ask you an honest question.
Tell me, baby.
How many people do you think that I've kicked out of this live?
I don't know.
Rough guess. 10, 20,000? There's no fucking way on earth that I remember. And again, famously, I don't remember. Once you're out, you just cease to exist. I have I'm sure at some point that's possible. I just kicked Olivia out. So like,
I just wonder why, because like, even though he said that today, which was kind of shocking to me, he's usually pretty left leaning. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see. Hold on.
Marissa said you kicked her 4 times.
Did Marissa change her friggin' profile picture? You guys can't do this. I'm a goldfish. Like, you can't. I basically just have shape recognition. Hold on. I'm really important. TikTok.
Let me make sure. I wonder. I just want to make sure.
46,000 followers. Okay.
He's like kind of, clean cut white dude. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, if you squint, we look very similar.
Okay.
Just
with no glasses.
Just a white dude with glasses.
Huh?
If you squint, we look similar.
Okay, he doesn't have glasses though, right?
He does have glasses.
He does.
Yeah. Look, hold on. I'll show you.
Yeah, show me his picture real quick. No, that ain't him. Oh wait, yes it is. Yes it is. That's him. Dang, he looks different. But yeah, that's him.
I vaguely remember. I'm not like, if you were like, what does he do? Would not be able to tell you. But I think he was on Jubilee.
Okay, that's possible.
But I worry about your progressive populism is dangerous. In fact, to me, you kind of sound like a political pickup artist. Like, just do this one trick and we can fix it all. And to me, it's no different than what MAGA is doing with their faux populism, with the deep state, with undocumented immigrants. Someone to blame. You're just giving people corporate, corrupt Democrats or corporate media as an excuse. And I think you're just taking advantage of disaffected people and not showing them, we got to get more involved. We got to invest more. We got to try harder and get good people in there.
So you're saying that don't even try progressive populism. Just go along with the establishment Democrats because they know how to win. That's why they beat Donald Trump twice. Oh, right. They lost to Trump twice.
Okay.
So see, like,
Cenk
I
is.
actually like him.
Yeah.
Like him, but today I was just kind of like, watch your mouth,
Did he say anything mean about me?
It wasn't really mean. He was just saying he went in your live and you were yelling at people, and I was just like trying to get him to understand.
Isha.
Damn it.
He wasn't lying.
I know, but at the same time, you have civil conversations with people
You're
who
my
are
favorite.
fucking civil. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, that's
All right.
true. That's true.
So
I appreciate that.
yeah.
He's not wrong. I do yell.
But
And sometimes that's not the most effective, but also I think that like you and I and Charlie had this conversation about sometimes like we don't have fucking time to be nice to you.
Yeah, because I'm gonna ride. You know what I'm saying?
So you should have that conversation. There's just another white dude with glasses you can have this conversation with.
I'm just saying.
Open his dumbass eyes too.
But a lot of people come up there saying some bullshit, and he just kind of ho hums around it.
Yeah.
And I mean that's cool and all. He's I don't really have anybody else to watch in the morning, so shit. When I put my makeup on, I do. But
I'll go. I'll get up. I'll have the Isha hour. What time? What? No, it's like 3 a.m. for me probably.
3?
What time you getting up?
What? No.
What time you getting up?
Well, usually I'm around 11. I'm doing, getting ready for work.
All right. That's fine. I can swing 10.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'll fight. Damn it.
At 10 in the morning?
Yes.
Fine.
That's
We'll see.
even better for me because I am not a morning person.
Tomorrow's gonna be a long live day. I don't know. I can't promise Isha get ready hour tomorrow, but
No. What time are you starting tomorrow?
6 p.m. my time, 7 p.m. your time, 8 p.m. East Coast cool kids, and I should probably be on for 5 or 6 hours. So
Okay. Well, I work late tomorrow, so I won't be on till like after 9. But cool.
deal. Appreciate you. You're the best.
Don't drop me, damn it! I ain't ready to go.
Let's hang out. Fuck.
Be
Jeez.
somebody else.
I'm ready. Let's get some. Well, hold on. I don't know who this is. We're not gonna get that guy. Who is this even?
Let's see. Don't do that.
No. I don't like it.
I got a haircut and I loved it. And then Diana wanted to see it, but I wasn't going to put a giant picture of my face on Discord, so I just made it my profile picture.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, God forbid you have a photo of you on Discord. My fucking bare feet festoon the walls of our Discord. If you go right now, there are pictures of my bare legs. I can promise you. You don't want a picture of your new haircut? Excuse me if I
had
cannot
nothing to
muster
do with the
if I
feet.
cannot muster the sympathy here. I'm sorry.
Sir, your feet
It looks
are
great.
in Discord.
If you have not been in there, you have no fucking idea.
I haven't been in there in about a day and a half.
I had nothing to do with the feet. I want that on the record.
Discord is hard.
You
to
did
keep up
nothing
with.
to stop it. You did
Actually,
nothing.
I did ask April to make it a reaction on Discord, and now all of a sudden there's like four reactions.
So not only did you have something to do with it, you absolutely flamed the flames.
Damn.
You don't remember the live I was in that I just like completely overshared for like 3 hours?
I do. That was great. We all did.
Then we got a bunch of feet pics on Discord, and it
We
was
sure.
fantastic.
We sure. Yeah. Well,
I feel like
fantastic for
every
some
time
of us.
you put a message in there, it gets at least one foot reaction every time. It's great.
That'll be a big ticket item tomorrow. I think.
April said, "Don't bring me into this."
That's a really good big ticket item tomorrow. Is maybe we paint Good Trouble's toenails.
I can tell you what we can get a picture
Just give us a
of.
new.
Can
foot
you
picture.
relax, please, down there, bottom square? Can you please? Gee whiz.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm
Lady.
not no pimp, but
It's been a good run, I think. Anyway.
you ready for me to go now? Anyway, I haven't even been drinking or anything. That's just me.
That's just regular
Isha.
Isha.
Yeah. You named your firstborn after me. I'm just saying.
That's an intense request.
Is it
Let's
intense?
get the hell.
I
else can we-
figured out how to get my AirPod to stay in, by the way. So
You have little
keeping
ears?
them.
Super glue,
No, maybe.
duct tape. But it's Apple duct tape, so it's $280 for a square inch.
Exactly. But it's single use only.
Single
You know,
use.
we don't really care about the environment on this side of the internet.
True.
Oh, April has a great idea. She said that GTGF dyed your hair blonde once. And we should do that again.
I think the operative word in there is once. One time. We did that one single time. We sure did do that. That was a really good one. It was like, I think we were at like $10,000. And I was like, if we hit 12, I'll because it was COVID, it was mid-COVID. It was like 4 days after I got my shot. And we were like, we'll DoorDash bleach to the house. And within like 7 minutes, it was $12,000. I was like, oh no, you dicks. And so, yeah, the fundraising tool that is my sort of like perennial embarrassment is you can't, no like toffee, no Yeti cooler full of toffee, no mystery pack full of sex toys will ever outdo your bloodlust for my embarrassment, this community. So like we'll just keep doing that. That's fine. So yes, but no, we're not going to do
A community humiliation kink, apparently.
if we can clear, listen to me. I'll say this. Oh, if we can clear,
Look at Mike. He's showing you.
calm down, Mike.
Michael single-handedly or whatever goal you set.
Mike is like,
Here's the issue. This is going to be, I don't want to be a bummer town, but the next day I have to get on a plane to go to a funeral and for my aunt. So I can't show up with a bleached mullet really in good conscience at my.
You don't have a mullet, though.
oh, he has a modern mullet.
Not this again.
April
please.
says that you put on GTGF's little dress once.
I sure did.
No, don't put on a dress. I'm not ready to see that.
You mean again?
Yeah.
Hang on. I gotta water my cat. Hi, baby.
But you know, them cheeks are for real, though.
Can you please?
I was talking to Marissa.
Yeah, sure.
Wearing maid outfits on lives is like all the rage in Korea.
That's true. We'll figure something out. I'm sure.
Oh, April's going to put photos in the Discord.
Yeah.
Can we make it a
If-
sticker, April?
If April
make
puts
it a
that photo in the
photo.
Discord, I'm going to make your profile picture right now my profile picture on this account. So
Wait, what?
Mine?
yeah, yours.
it.
No,
I'll do it right now.
You can do mine. You can do mine, and then we can send
April,
it to Carly.
April, let's go.
I will just make it, and people were like, "What is this?" I will ruin my searchability for an inside joke. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Shave half of my
I'm just going
mustache.
to take.
Nah, you're not gonna do that either. You
not
have to
gonna do
keep the whole flavor savor.
Can you please,
cannot.
Isha? I don't know what happens the longer you're up here.
The flavor saver.
It's like
Ooh, yeah.
we'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. What could be the big ticket item tomorrow? Last time we had like. First of all, I just want to point out. Oh my god, my fucking body. Jesus Christmas.
What did you do to your back?
Get you to shave like your mustache,
have-
not all the way off though. A little across the top of your lip.
I can't. Thank God, I can't hear what you just said.
I said, what did you do to your back?
My back. I got hit by a car in 2023,
Okay,
and
knew
I have two squished little discs in my L3, L4, and then there's two in my neck, and S1, S2, whatever. And sometimes the jelly hits the jelly out of your donut, and
Gotcha.
this
The what?
is $95, and we have 6 of them.
$95?
And this
Had one
God.
of those one time.
is $85, and we have 4 of them. This one I have on good authority is really good, and I think I'm going to combine those two. And like, that's incredible that they sent. Well, if you have one, we'll find something else for you to get. But last time Little Miss Frisk did this, I think they raised $2,500 each like little mystery thing. So I'm hopeful that a bunch of horny people in here will come in.
I tell you what, ladies, that first one he showed, if you've never used it before, you will throw that bitch across the room if you're not too careful with it. And you'll be like staring up at the wall going, oh my God.
They're good. Anyway, and guess what? Dudes?
So-
These are for you too. Kind of, in a way.
Somebody said, show it again.
Just bid on it later. It's fine.
I'm not kidding. I'm telling you, you gotta take that one slow.
Jamal, maybe not for you. I should clarify. Men with partners who would appreciate this. It is of benefit for you to bid on this. Jamal, I'll just send you James. I'll just send you fucking some toffee for this. for removing my foot out of my mouth is what I'll do. I think.
Why are you just sending him talking?
We'll come up with something for the boys.
I can tell you what you can do with it for the boys. Some of those toys are in addition to.
Oh, this one for sure is actually. Yeah.
You are going to get banned forever.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think we should maybe do this on 2.0.
What we doing in these little hoochie daddy shorts?
Honestly, this is all I could fucking pull out of my drawer today.
Okay.
I woke up today in like.
He wants you to tell him that his muscles are so big.
The very first thing I said on here was I should put on pants.
around?
This was a mistake.
How many
So
inches?
no. There. It was.
Where's Olivia? She has a great
Thank
build
God.
up. You're so smart and your muscles are so big.
Oh, finally, this cat. What are you
He
doing?
keep getting up, y'all. He wants us to see them cake.
No, I'm trying to like.
Every time.
I'm just waiting for my stupid idiot cat to stop watering herself. See, she did. I heard her.
Let her live her life in the way that she sees fit.
Poor baby can't breathe. Hello. What do you want to do? Okay. You want to go in and ugh,
How did her CT scan go?
not good. We got some. Yeah, we got. I don't want to be a fucking bummer right now, but not good.
Oh.
Not great. It was not helpful.
Have they done a
and
biopsy?
they found a little thing in her throat. So
No.
yeah,
Poor kitty.
yeah, we're gonna do more. It's gonna be even more. So cool. But we will because that's what we're gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Fucking idiot. Had to go and get sick. And make me love her. Anyway, things are coming up roses. Everything's great. We're gonna do this fundraiser and it's gonna be so much fun. And then yeah, great.
Okay.
Anyway, see? How much is this Yeti cooler?
They're expensive.
Yeah, let me
This
see
is
it.
it's a 35.
Couple hundred probably.
No.
Yeah.
Yeti
no.
cooler? Yeah.
Yeti. Yeah, dude. Like 250, 350. Those
You're
things are
lying.
expensive. No.
You're lying.
A Yeti cooler? Yes, sir.
At least 250. At least.
No. Google
Yes.
this. A 35.
I see them in store all the time.
Somebody find the actual price for me.
Okay.
I have a Yeti water bottle that's like 36 ounces and it was like $40.
I'm seeing 220, 275. This one is
All right.
200. 270. Let's say 220. I'm comfortable with 220. 270. People are saying consistently 275.
Yeah.
Yeah. $300.
And they're
Have
they're
I
giving
ever
away
steered you wrong?
3 of these.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Do you think that we're going to be able to raise enough money for? We will.
What? What rock are you under?
I don't know. That's a huge ticket item. Holy shit.
That's what happens when you let old people have unfettered access to the internet.
So I don't know if how I feel about that because I'm older than him.
You should.
Yeah,
You don't
Marissa.
count.
Oh, I was just curious as to who that was aimed at.
Just you.
Just me. Great.
That's
I do want to mention. Oh God, I keep getting up. Ugh. Ow. Oh God, that was so dumb. Holy shit. They sent me this. Look at how cute these
to work
dudes are.
that out.
They printed this out They went through the trouble of printing this fucking whole thing out.
That's adorable.
That is really nice.
And who doesn't like toffee? They're still gonna. There's 3 of these coolers total. This one that they sent me, which I think, depending on how it goes, I will also likely raffle off, just because, like, I think it's more important that we raise whatever the amount of money that these are going for than that I keep a cool ass cooler. I don't know how I'm gonna fucking ship this thing, but we'll cross that bridge. And 3, that's crazy that they donated that. It's insane. That's like thousands of dollars worth of shit for this. And that's not even like, that's just out of the goodness of their heart. They didn't promise anything. They were like, they weren't looking for a shout out for video. That was like, it's very cool of them. So
That's awesome.
heck yeah. Hopefully we can do them justice and like,
Shout out them.
cool.
Did you already go over what's like in all of them?
No.
The coolers? Oh,
Oh,
okay.
no, I mean, other than their toffee, they sent me non-peanut specific toffee because
We like nuts.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, and they said that in their little note here, which is
April's asking questions.
what did
I think she said, what did you say, April? Do you want me to, she wants to know if you want her to keep track of the winners or something like that.
potentially. I think we didn't have a Discord before. I think that this time
Ashley, you heard me.
that would be helpful this time. We'll figure something out. But yeah, in the past week, like Good Troll Girlfriend and I would just like chicken scratch people's names and addresses, that like have them DM me and pick out the and try and find like match up the names. This is going to be a little bit easier now that we have our Discord, so that's great. We'll have a spreadsheet. It's going to be sick.
You don't read your DMs.
I can't read.
Famously illiterate.
Proud of you. Can you come here? Can you come sit with me? Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes I
Oh
listen.
my God. Oh, she almost did, and then she realized that I wanted it. Come here, baby. I know, cute. Come here. No? All right.
She said no, thank you.
She said she was
She
so
said, nah,
close.
your back is all jacked up.
Come here. Hey. Come here. You want to do this? Come here. Come here. If you make the decision. Yeah, come on.
So those 2 toys are the only 2 you have?
The only 2 they gave me, yeah.
Okay. That's cool. I mean, that first one, I'm trying to tell y'all.
Second one's
I don't know anything about the second one, but
similar, but it's in a different package.
let me see it again. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just put it by you. Okay. Okay.
I mean, everybody's different, which is why they have 90 different kinds of friggin' things. So
Yeah.
anyway,
I get it.
I'm gonna give. There's 3 of those. There's 3 of those, and so there'll be a package of like those 2 together, 3 of those packages, and then the rest of the individual ones. Cool. Anyway, and then other stuff, T-shirts, a hat, maybe a sign.
April said she'll take that one.
Deal. one of the auctions will be fixed, and like it'll be rigged for April.
Dang. Just put one to the side.
I did.
Okay.
Good Trouble Girlfriend. God.
Okay. I hear you, girl.
So maybe there's 2. There's 2 left. We'll figure it out. I think April deserves it. Oh God. All right. Anyway,
Girl deserves the world.
it's true. What else is new? Nerds.
Like the State of the Union or
No.
like our personal lives?
You're being real general.
Hi.
Hi.
Wait, hold on. Something's broken.
GT's back.
Nice.
AirPod fell out.
Nice, dude. That was good. Joey Souls had a question.
What's up, bro?
What's up? Brenna, where are you going?
I was just at the TikTok Awards.
Brenna, you
Oh,
look
shit.
stunning.
How was it?
Yeah. I wanted to show it off to someone. Sorry, I'm like at my friend's place.
Sorry.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Get out of there.
Hold on, let me find out. I'm staying at my friend's place in LA.
Wow. Cute.
Want to do a fit check?
Yep.
Yeah, I had
How was it?
Wow.
It was
2 episodes.
Okay. Yeah, that you've been to your first TikTok event.
No, I've been to TikTok events, but
You've been to another TikTok event.
it was good. They had some technical issues.
Well, that's not surprising.
They couldn't get the screens on the stage to work, which is a very
Important.
very important for like an award show for video content creators.
Unbelievable.
So every time they were like, here are the nominees. Like we could hear the audio, but we couldn't see any of the video they were showing. And it was just, I mean, yeah. And they had like these little segments, these little video segments that I think my best guess is that they were pretending to film someone backstage. I don't know. It's just it was very
Incredible.
funny. It was great.
Incredible.
But,
Oh, bye,
yeah.
Aisha.
And I do think I'm not trying to
Hi,
derail
Isha.
this. We're having an important chat, but
We are absolutely not having an important chat.
okay. TikTok sale going through today, or the announcement or confirmation of it. I don't think was a mistake, considering it was on the night of the TikTok Awards. You know?
Hooray! Well, that was a good last TikTok event that you'll ever go to. That's really
It was, yeah. It's a good first and last.
damn. It's been real.
It has been great getting to know ya.
And now we'll never see anybody ever again.
Yeah. no, we're
Did you were you like give us more information? You were nominated.
I was not nominated. No. Yeah. That's why my joke has been all month or whatever. When I was saying, oh, I'm going to the TikTok Awards, people are always like, are you nominated? And I'm like, I would have led with that.
I'm would you have though? I don't know. I don't think it's just you should have just been being like it's an honor just to be nominated. It's really just, and were you nominated? What were you nominated for? I wasn't. But it is an honor to be nominated.
It is, in fact, an honor.
Oh God, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all famously set to go right when LA caught fire last year, which was very sad. TikTok
Go.
Live, yeah,
Oh, TikTok Live. Okay, gotcha. Because this was like the first U.S. TikTok Awards.
correct.
There was like well, there was like a TikTok Live thing.
Yep.
How does that work? Do you all show up and go live at the same time?
That is wildly accurate. We went the only 2 times I've gone were for like TikTok studio launch, and it was horrific. Just the worst people crammed into a room and then on a bus, and they were all battling each other, front of the bus to the back of the bus, screaming as if this was the last and then famously this year we went to Mexico. We went to Cabo San Lucas for another TikTok Live. At similar technical issues. They had like, I don't know, 200 live streaming like creators in a room and barely any internet. And like
that was going to be my next question. Like, how do they do it so that doesn't? So they don't.
they didn't.
Got
They
it.
were like, this is enough, and it sure wasn't. And then like all of us had millions upon millions of like audience members across however many people. They were like, we're going live, and then none of us could. It was not great.
And they didn't
But I
pick
did
one.
win trivia, so that was great.
You won trivia.
We had a trivia portion, as you do, you know,
Yeah, obviously.
and then then I won.
They were both this year, right?
TikTok Live. It was supposed to be, I guess in January of this year. You're right. And so as a major consolation, we went to. Was that this year?
I think both were this year.
Must have been. Holy shit!
I didn't
the thing with
start
Carly
following
the
you
first.
until like the end of 24.
Nice.
They did like the TikTok.
Brenna too, though.
No.
Honestly, though, that's true of Brenna. At the same time,
What's true of me?
Brenna didn't follow me until very recently.
That's not true.
I didn't follow Brenna until very recently, and that's
You were, you were one of the first people I think I followed on the app. Like one of the earlier.
what?
I mean, yeah.
Dang,
I was
What
looking
a-
for political creators.
what an asshole!
I will say, I went back and forth on following you.
That's more. That sounds right.
Yeah.
That's
I
now we're getting
couldn't-
to it.
I couldn't decide if you were an asshole or not.
What's crazy is the jury's still out. I think, and
No, I said this the other day. Actually, I was like, Good Trouble is much less of an asshole than you would think he is.
that's my sweet spot. That is my wheelhouse. Is like, is this guy a dick?
No, I'm here to reveal the secret to your audience. Good Trouble is like actually a genuinely good person.
Don't tell
genuinely
them.
friendly.
You can't tell them this. I have.
But
You are ruining.
Going away. TikTok's being sold. This is it. This is my last chance.
You are ruining the lore. You gotta. They gotta.
Good Trouble
damn it,
is
dude.
a genuinely
No.
very lovely person, not a dick at all. You
Not true.
totally picked him to be like a narcissistic dick. He's not.
I am. I care only about myself, and I will do nothing for anyone ever. And
He
it
looks
is-
down on you if you show up and you're like, he thinks everyone's alone. Yeah.
Famously,
Stop.
Good Trouble hates women.
That's also true.
Famously.
That's also true. I definitely don't have an arsenal of sex toys. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. So sick.
W.
Thanks, Joey. Thanks, newcomer Joey Souls. Well, I'm glad that. Did you have fun at least? Did you meet cool people?
Yeah.
I did not meet any new people.
No.
I mostly, here's the thing. There's a whole game that creators play, especially like influencers, which is like, it's like, I don't know how to put it in a way. It's like, it's not like there, because most creators that I've ever spoken to are lovely people, but there is a game of a lot of them of like, oh, I want to meet the famous people. I want to get a photo with the famous people. I want to get a video with the famous people. I want to, whatever. Which is, I get it. That's your job to a certain extent. But I am very lucky to be part of this educational, like, learning creators program. And so we've all hung out before, and like our managers have said, like at the last event we did, they were commenting, they're like, all the managers talk, and we always say like the educational creators always have the most fun. And I think part of that is because we're not too worried about the image, we're not too worried about the content, we're not too worried. It's just we're there to like hyper fixate on stuff. And so I hung out with the people that I had met before, from those things.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I think I had the very first influencer anything I did was one of these one of the activations with like a bunch of political creators, and like flying in there is really intimidating, especially if you don't know it. I knew Jolly kind of. I'd met him one time, and like meeting everybody and like all these incredibly smart people and like keyed in and like doing things, and I have like immense imposter syndrome and like doing this, and then like existing in that world and knocking doors and trying to like be engaged in our democracy, and then flying to TikTok Live Studio where you are just thrown, like, I have in like the grand scheme of things just a comically large audience. It's even in comparison to like influencers, like it's just, and like being amongst them and then them doing their thing. And I was just like, oh, this is not what I like. This is not what I do. And we're doing the same thing, but not really. And like, again, going to these events and being in what is essentially your element, but as far removed from your element as humanly possible at the same time is very disorienting. And I don't like it, but I will do it to continue to play nice. But
Yeah.
it's alarming. Yeah.
Sometimes
But you look great.
Thank you. I do. I feel like I look great, and it's such a shame. You know, you do something like this, you get a dress and get all dolled up, and then no one's ever going to see you in that dress again.
That's the dumbest rule. That's not a rule.
Well, okay, but I don't listen. I
wear
love
my
Philippe.
suit all the
I
time.
love Philippe. He's not taking me out to like, ball
Tell him
gown.
to. First of all,
Oh, I know.
that dress it can be applied in any situation.
Right?
You look. If I'm going to a movie on a Tuesday, Brenna, we're getting dolled. Just say, say, Philippe, put on a fucking tie, you monster. We're going out.
You're gonna have to like text
I'll
him,
give him some shit.
man to man.
Yeah.
Tell that.
I'll make a video. I'll put it on. I will put it on my For You page. This is a message for Brenna. This is a message for Brenna Perez's boyfriend Philippe. If you're not Philippe, please keep scrolling. Put on a fucking tie and take this woman out to dinner, you mongrel. I'm gonna do it. Tag him. I'm gonna put it on my fucking my feed. This is
I love
you
it.
deserve it. All right.
Thank you. I will say, I got this dress. This is a vintage dress.
It
that I
looks
bought
great.
Last minute. It fits me like a glove.
Did he not come?
They said no plus ones.
They do be doing that.
They
Like,
do
what
be
the
doing-
fuck?
Because they want to maximize the follower count per capita. That's it. They want to maximize follower count per capita.
No plus ones is pretty diabolical when it comes to like
the
an
nominees.
awards.
They got it. But yeah. The nominees got plus ones. That's fine.
Oh, I see. Look, it's an honor just to be nominated. That's the honor is that you get to bring your plus one.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, dude.
A bunch of the winners didn't even show up.
Isn't that crazy? You would think that especially like this, no one's watching this. So like I feel like rig the election. If they don't bother, if you know that they're not going to show up, they didn't win.
Sure. But also, I'm sure some of them I know at least one of them had a very good excuse, but the others, I don't know what they,
What was it?
Oh, it's a bummer.
Deported.
No. No.
I was just trying to think of the most bummer thing that I could.
More of a bummer.
Oh God. No, I don't care then. That's not. Never mind. We're not gonna bum everybody up.
Yeah. Well,
That sucks. All right. Well, fair enough. Then that person can win then.
yeah.
And did.
They did.
Great.
But I was gonna say something. I don't fucking remember. Whatever. It was fine.
How long are you out there?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Nice.
I got here like 2 days ago. I met up with. Do you know Francesca Ramsey? She's the. Philippines would eat my face.
Yes.
I met up with her yesterday, where she came. I have a lot of friends here because I work in the film industry, so I did a little like, "Hey, anyone who's here, come visit." And I texted her and was like, "Want to meet up?" So
Incredible.
I got to meet her. I don't know, it was fun. But
Solid. Yeah, that's great.
yeah,
You leave tomorrow. It's 10 o'clock.
it is.
There's a Star Wars themed cantina.
Where?
It's called. Oh God! Come on, brain. It's a movie reference. I can't remember what it's called. It's called.
Mos Eisley.
Oh fuck!
Or Mos
Nerds. It's the. Fuck. Somebody will. Scum. Yes, thank you. Scum and Villainy It's called Scum and Villainy.
Okay.
When you get off this, you're still dressed to the nines, okay? I'm just putting this out there. It's Thursday night. Oh,
I kind of want to go with.
bye, Marissa. Take your friends. Tell them to put on a fucking tie.
They're in for the night,
Oh,
I guess.
Wake them
They
up.
were gonna do a party. They were gonna go to a party, and I was gonna join them, and it was gonna be fun because it was gonna be whatever. But
Scum and Villainy.
and Villainy.
We went, and it was fun as shit.
Okay. Should I just show up on my own and just? I don't think I'm cool enough for that.
You look at the way you're dressed.
I know, but like,
Also,
LA is very like, if we don't know who you are, like.
not here, not in the fucking Star Wars bar. Those are just nerds. Those are only nerds that go there. And I walked in there and I was just like, I had thrown a Star Wars party and everyone was like, oh my God, Good Trouble's here. And it was crazy.
You threw a Star Wars party? That's awesome. My mother once said, like, I was like, I think I'm done getting tattoos. And she's like, really? This was years ago. And I was like, yeah. She's like, you know, I always thought you would get at least one Star Wars tattoo. Like, well.
There you go. Hey,
Well.
now we have to go get.
Now,
I don't know. Yeah. I'm trying to think if
My mother famously hating my tattoos, by the way. Yeah, what would you?
if I had to get a Star Wars themed tattoo,
Rebel Alliance?
it would be something very obscure. I think it would be. I don't know. I have to think about it. I'm not a huge. I don't have a lot of lore, but I'll think about it.
You have lore.
I mean, like Star Wars lore. Like it has to. I think it has to be like a one-liner. Like a Star Trooper said one time. There's one of the only funny things that you've laughed out loud at in the entire Star Wars franchise.
That's going to be a C-3PO line.
It's either C-3PO or like the most recent, like a Baby Yoda spinoff. That's okay. You can get that.
I haven't seen. This is embarrassing.
It's good.
It's good. No, I have seen those Mandalorian. Right? I haven't seen the last two of the movies because
I don't think I saw the last movie.
okay. I heard because people were so upset about it, and I
They were upset because it was a female lead and a black guy. That's why they were upset.
That was the first one. It was like the second one that they got upset, and I got a little bit of information about it, and I was like, I don't
Those
know
are the best ones, by the way. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Those are so good. I
really
haven't
like
seen them in a while. Yeah. Fucking Adam Driver.
Adam Driver's great.
So hot.
So hot.
Excuse you, asshole.
And he's got the more meme now because he did this. It's great. Anyway.
It is bad. I like as a child, this is a true story. This is my lore. I would sometimes fall asleep crying. Okay, it was at least once. Maybe it was only once. But I remember at least once falling asleep crying because the way I discovered my own mortality, or really pondered it for the first time, was because I was thinking about how I might die one day and they might still make Star Wars movies that I would never get to see or know about. This is the first time I really wondered what it meant for the
that's
world to go on
fucking
without me.
amazing. Oh my God, this is too dark. Actually, I was like, I know
9 years
exactly.
old.
I know exactly the like my parallel story to this, and it's not pleasant. I think we're just gonna like, oh God, that's
I want to hear
so.
about yeah.
No, it's fine. That's so funny. They're gonna make Star Wars movies without me.
Yeah, it's gonna make sense. Because I think they were about to bring out like the new trilogy, and like as a kid, I had like I wanted more Star Wars movies. You know, I was like, oh, I want more, and then when they finally started coming out, and I was like, oh my God, I want them to make them forever. Then I started thinking about it, and I started really being like, oh my God, what if when I die, Star Wars movies are still coming out? And I don't like, how do I make it so that Star Wars movies come out for the rest of my life, but no longer than that? It was very,
That's so funny.
yeah.
Joey, what were you gonna say, dude?
Bro. All right. I need you to look up something. Are you at your computer right now? I need you to look up something for me. Okay.
Okay.
Can you type in Kenny the White Tiger? And just look up just pull up an image. You don't have to show it on here or anything. Just
Okay.
I need your help. I need some support.
There's no context.
No, not yet. There will be, I promise.
A cautionary tale.
Do you see this tiger, man? Do you see this tiger? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the context is I was in a little bit of a tizzy, as the UK people might say. I think you say a tizzy, mate. Is it a fucking tizzy? I don't know. I was talking to this guy. We were getting in a little debate. He was a right wing nationalist kind of UK freak that was at the same time unemployed and living off of benefits in the UK. And so we're like going back and forth, and it gets to the point, like the whole thing just breaks down. He's, we're calling each other names. He's using bad ones. I'm staying in line. And then he pulls up my picture, which is actually the picture that I have here, because I use this picture because I like this picture. I'm like, I look at this picture of me and I'm like, this is like, I'm looking pretty cute here. And then he pulls up that picture, posts it, and then posts Kenny the White Tiger. And he was like, "This you, bro?" And that fucking, I've been thinking about it all fucking day, my guy.
Did you hear Olivia's comments earlier? We were talking about this exact thing where like somebody in the 4th grade called her an improper fraction.
I did hear that, but honestly,
and it hurt her feelings because it was true. And yeah, I mean,
and you're confirming it right now for me.
I can't. It's a small profile picture.
Okay,
Joe.
And let me tell you, man. And let me tell you, if you blew it up, it would be worse for me.
This is. I'll tell you the one. I'll humanize this for the one that I get that is the truest and the one that hurts the most is oh my God, what's his fucking name? I can never fucking remember. I get young Tim Allen, which sucks, but also it's Stewart, not Stewart. Who am I thinking of?
You hear that? Did you hear that? You said young Tim Allen, and then instantly reaction was, I love Tim. I feel like if anybody came up and said, "Yo, you look like Kenny the White Tiger,"
no. Then this is not. No, there's one in particular. I'm trying to think. Oh God, it's not Woody Allen. It's not. Geraldo sucks. I get that a lot too. That's just the mustache. There's one in particular. Hold on. He was like. I thought it was Stuart Saves. Not Stuart Little. It was like there was a bunch of movies he was in like early 90s, and he was kind of this goofy Ernest. It was Ernest. Thank you. Ernest does Halloween. Ready? Here you go. This one hurts. Ready? Are you ready? This one sucks. Everybody look away. Everybody look away.
Oh, dude, it's this guy.
Yeah. Ernest is the one that they're just like, you look like Ernest. And I'm like, fuck you. no, I don't. And then I look at him like, damn.
Can you do me a favor, man? Let's just twist the knife, pull it out, and I'll get the bandages later. Can you pull the fucking tiger back up?
I'm not going to do that because that's a little dicey. It's too dicey for us. But
Okay. I
do appreciate. Yeah, I'm just trying to connect with you on a. Sometimes they get it right. That's not. And it sucks, I don't know what to tell you.
Bro, cook me.
Joey, I appreciate you, dude. That was hilarious.
I appreciate you, man.
Thanks, man. What a roller coaster. Brennan, did you pull up his picture? Yeah. There's just I rely on this a lot. This sort of like, if you squint, you look like this. That's like 90% of my content. I call you a potato because you look like kind of like a potato. If you like, that's all I do. It's like the way that you said this makes me like kind of gag as if I was eating a fucking cactus. I don't know. That's just word association. And that's accurate. That's all. Kenny the White Tiger.
I love that. What about, what's this about an improper fraction?
Olivia's came up earlier and was talking about the insult. Like, people just insult her looks and insult her sexuality and insult her weight and insult her, you know, and like nothing sticks. But the only one that ever stuck and hurt her was in like 4th grade. Somebody called her, she said, you're built like an improper fraction. Which is like, and she was like,
oh, that took me a second.
Yeah, and it hurts because it's true. And I was like, yeah, that's those are the ones that sting. Is that and that's earnest.
She said she was like in the 4th grade?
4th or 5th grade, I don't remember. That's a smart
the
kid.
Person saying this presumably, presumably that is a genius.
She went on, that woman went on to work on our nuclear submarines, but I don't know.
For sure, she's running NASA.
She's mean
now.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, she's running NASA. Yeah. Damn.
Earnest.
Improper fraction. Damn, I want to steal that. I want to use that.
You're built like an improper fraction. You should do it. And when you say it, she'll know where it came from.
Yeah.
Or she'll be like, did I go to school with Brenna? Was I in the 4th grade with Brenna? This woman.
I'm too much older than her, so that would be really cruel, bullying a 4th grader. Yeah, I was talking about this the other day. Who was I talking about this with? We were talking about the Vanity Fair article. I keep trying to put this on my ear and I can't. We're talking about the Vanity Fair article, which you did a post about as a photographer, and I appreciated that.
Thanks.
And because I wanted to talk, what I had hoped to talk about if I had time, I was going to be how we talk about how everyone has a role to play, or you have some little thing you can do. Everyone has some skill, some access to something where you can do something that benefits the movement. This is the perfect example of that, right? This is a photographer, right place, right time, right skill set, knew what he was doing. But we were talking about this with someone and they didn't know what we were talking about. And we explained it and they were like, it was my friend Sophie. She was like, oh yeah, going after the face. And I was like, listen, my rule is we're allowed to body shame the eugenicists.
That's a really good way to put that. Yeah. I think we've all been struggling to figure out why it's okay when we do it and not when they do it. But they make such a point to do this. And again, I can't remember the book that I was forced to read, but I remember this one thing when we were in photo, in art school, was talking about the punctum. Have you ever come across this phrase?
I don't think so.
The punctum of a photo, which is, at the time of reading it, I was like, this guy sucks. I don't give a shit about this. And it's basically there's a photo of a thing, but the photo is not the photo of the thing. The photo is the moment that you arrive at in the photo. The photo is of this, but the punctum is Here, ready? I can't remember who fucking did this, but like here's the photo, right? This is the photo of Caroline Levitt. It's like it is just this off-center sort of like eerie feeling. But the punctum is this. When you arrive at like your eyes kind of dancing around at all the fucking wrinkles and the wrinkle in the sea, but when you arrive at this crease in the American flag that absolutely should have been fixed if you're a environmental portraiture, and like all of these little things. This is like when you arrive at the like moment of the photo, and like that's what makes a great photo. You can take a beautiful photo of somebody, and like the punctum is their expression or the like. And sometimes there's and the photo doesn't work because there's not this like spark. Yeah. And this like all of these photos have this.
That and the lamp. That's crazy.
But also the fact that like. He chose this is off center enough for it to be like unsettling, and like all of these things are choices that like as an environmental portrait.
Flowers are coming out of her head. It looks like a hat.
Are you ready for mine? Are you ready for mine? Hold on. This one. This is like a little too art school, but like oh fuck, hang on. It'll take me 2.
2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Yeah, it looks disorganized but intentional. It looks like just off enough.
Are you ready?
Mm.
Oh, where is it? Okay, ready?
Wait, what am I saying?
There is a hint of death in this fucking photograph. There is a little urn over her shoulder that he like this is the sort of thing where like, is it intentional? Unclear. What do you put on urns on a fucking fireplace? It is ashes. It is the ashes of our fucking and like that little, just the little inclusion of that. Again, we all own Photoshop. Okay, as somebody who is a photographer, this outlet gone. This lampshade fixed.
Yeah.
This removed entirely. These are things that are being like left in here very, very, very intentionally. And so
also, I mean, and this is not, I mean, the urn is very, very good. That's a very good catch. But also now that I'm looking at that mantle, the fact that it's like one side is full and then one side has this weird gap there. There's like all these little fucking details. Like, it's almost like they moved that. You see how like this area, it's almost like they moved the urn to be right behind him.
Maybe.
Or something's missing there. It just looks off. Yeah, it looks off.
But unsettling. This is an unbalanced feeling that you're getting, which is like, that's, and again, like for most of the time, you're trying to make your client look good. You're trying to make them look sympathetic. You're trying to make them look heroic. You're trying to make them look sort of like engaging or endearing or all of these things. There's ways that you can do this, that you can light this where it's not so harsh and it's like, and like the shadows aren't falling sort of like villainously on the back. You're making all of these decisions, especially when you're sitting there like creating this frame. Nothing in here is like, okay, let's take a picture. Like, and that's like it, the way that they did this, the way that he did this was like so good that when they came out, I was like, oh, this is going to be, the minute that I saw them, I was like, oh, but everybody's focused on these, like, this was a long walk away from this initial photo. Everyone like looked at Caroline Levitt's super close up photo and they were like, lip filler, look at how bad she looks. But that's not what he was doing. The punctum of that thing is this sort of like clinical approach to all of those photos, and like how they can't hide their sort of all of that melts away when you really look at them, and when you really examine, you can see how fucking like the toll that this takes. And I can sit here and talk about the like 6 images for 10 hours. They're so fucking good.
I mean, and that's funny because I hadn't really sat and looked at like the full set closely. I just had, I flew here and whatnot. I just didn't have time. But like the immediate thought that came to mind, at least with the close-up ones, was like, and because you start writing the video in your head as soon as you see it. And so with that, like my point was going to be, because some people are just going to be like, it's just photos, it's bad photos, whatever. But like my point was going to be like, no, like the point is like fascists, number one, don't like to be ridiculed. Number two, they're trying to project this image of perfection, right? Of purity, of, they are supposed to be the peak example of whatever it is that they are pretending to be. Like fascism and fascists are all about how they are the example and and so it is, and they don't like to be laughed at. And so they don't like to be humiliated. Who does? But, so like, as much as it seems like, it's just bad photos, it's like, no, this is very purposely to show this imperfection, this like facade of supremacy, of, example of perfection, of whatever. And that, the fact that these other photos, I've seen a couple of the wider shots that look kind of weird.
This one, I saw this and I was like, this is a level of brilliance that is like
so good.
But so like if had I not said anything, what does this look like?
This looks like a toddler to me.
The first thing I saw was Donald Trump and his like sort of forward leaning gait. This is Marco Rubio attempting to mold himself into this thing that Donald Trump wants him, and this is him sort of like impotently trying to like fill this vacuous fuck. The first thing I saw was like, and like, oh God, I have photo envy.
Yeah, you might be right about that. I see a fucking toddler. I see like a kid who's staring at his photos, which is so Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio, who knows better, right? He knows better. So much of this, of their foreign policy right now, Marco Rubio knows so much better. And we know this because he's written about his stances previously, and he knows better, 100%. And so, and he always feels in every meeting, he's always sitting like a fucking toddler. He's often like looking down. He's often got his like hands like this, and he's like, so he's like hunched over. Yeah.
His body language in every, I think this is similar. When Chris Christie in 2016 was like, I guess I guess I like Trump now. And like every photo of Chris Christie behind Donald Trump has this like defeated, sullen, sort of like exacerbated, defeated is the like, it has the same air of like, what have I fucking done? Yeah. What did I do? And there like, not that there was any light in Marco Rubio's eyes, if I can think, but all sense of life has left this man's, and you can see it in his fucking eyes, and you can see it in his face, and you can see he cannot mask it with his body language. And to your point, he's always just this like retreating sort of like collapsing, leaning, like it cannot help but escape him and come out in everything, and it is beautifully fucking captured in these photos. And it's so clear that he doesn't believe in this. He's been on record when the light was still in his eyes about being like exactly opposite of what he's like charged to do now. And now he's out here doing it, being this lapdog, and it built in Donald Trump's image. And photos, man, I love art.
Oslo said, that's what I look like when I'm weighing myself on the scale. And that's also true. Like, true. There's like...
Sand scale.
Yeah, no, but there's like that... I mean, there's that poetic thing, too. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it looks like a million different things. Strength, pride, someone doing okay. No.
None of those things. Yeah, someone commanding and in charge. No, someone retreating, and sort of like the frailty of these of the images, or like what they're what they're showing in all of them. And oh God, what's her name? The one who's like, he's an alcoholic. He's got an alcoholic's personality. Her photo, this, speaking of it, like, let me find it. This photo of her just is the most, if I was going to be like, who looks most like a toddler? This is, how did I get here? What am I doing here? I don't know. I'm just here to, and yeah, this is one of my favorites too.
Who is this person?
This is, what's her name? Oh my God. Chat will know. I can never remember her name.
Yeah, Frumpy. Susie Wiles.
Yeah. Oops. But, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Big fan. Oh, God.
And just putting her like right up against the wall is such a weird. I mean, it's a weird choice if you want the photo to be like good.
So purposeful. This is the other thing that I noticed on these. This is not like he didn't do this, but these baseboards are fucking enormous. And what that does is you look tiny. You look tiny.
Light switch with that light switch at his shoulder.
This is, but both of those images are just you are smaller in your environment. And what is
those light switches? First of all,
you look, yeah, that's true. But they just look like miniature people in this giant sort of expanse, and that is very shrinking. Or feels, and it's so intense, so fucking. I have never once put anyone on the wall like this. To go and take a photo of somebody who has this much power in the government. If I was just like stand on the wall and then I'm going to shoot a zero diffuser hot light at you, are you out of your fucking mind? This is a mean thing to do. This is a mean thing to do as a photographer, and he did it to everybody, and it's great. Like, oh God, for me and for you and for anybody else who in the arts, there's no way for me to interpret this as anything other than intentional. He's doing this absolutely intentionally, and it is a fucking.
I mean, there is so much in this photo, like, because not just the baseboards, but yeah, the shadowy figure. But also just like the width of that door frame, the size of that frame, that picture frame, everything, the height of that switch, which I've never like noticed that in the White House before, that they have the light switches apparently really high up. It's all of it is very dwarf. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Right. This one, I just did a video on this, but like I noticed that I am using a lot of filler words tonight. This thing, it's not a one-to-one, but like his arm's a little outstretched, right? That was the first thing that I noticed, but also the fact that like this is a faceless horseman riding through ruins and like debris, and he was just like, here, like look at this, look at the fucking look, it's you, right? And also the fact that he does. And also look.
There's like the horizon there with the. Whatever that name, the molding there is definitely mirroring of that frame here for sure.
It's so good. And I did this whole in-depth video on this one photo because I could sit here and talk. For the other thing was like art is whatever, like you're gonna bring to it whatever you're seeing.
Art is whatever.
They left these matches.
Hold on, I can't see with chat.
Sorry. It is just a bowl full of matches next to a candle, right? and he didn't put that there, okay? The photographer didn't put that there, but he sure as fuck left it. That is I would never leave random shit. First of all, my brain wouldn't be smart enough to be like, I'm going to imply that this like kinetic energy all you need to do is light the fire, and then oh yeah, by the way, up here is just smoking ruins.
Yeah.
And so like this becomes very intense. This is art that he's doing right now, and you can say that you're reading into it. You would never fucking leave random shit on the table, and more to the point, right? Without all of that stuff, without the wires plugged in, without the photo, without all of this is just a photo of a guy. This is what it could have been, right? But he didn't. With the inclusion of all of this, all of those choices to leave
Also,
all of that.
by the way, guys, even if that was the photo, right, of the guy, the lighting in that is like particularly harsh.
Mean thing to do. It's a mean thing to do. He looks like a supervillain. That's how you light a supervillain. But this pose is really unique. Also, that was the first thing I saw.
Well, is that the full? Is this?
This
right
is
now
pretty much the full thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, there's also the fact that he's so far on the edge, and this cuadro, I keep the frame, the painting is in the frame as basically as much as he is.
Yeah.
Like that, you cannot say to the people who are reading too much into it. Which, like, granted, some people we read too much into stuff for sure. There is no reading too much into the fact that he's on the edge of the frame, and that painting is just as much in the frame as he is. And the same like level of light, like, contrast, whatever. They're both the two dark figures in an otherwise basically lighter colored,
Notice if also there's other things that you just swim around in this photo. How you can tell a photo is good is how long you fucking linger and how long your eye just darts around. This is not finished painted. These are just like, there's little shit that like they stopped finished. And so he just put them in this half-assed. Okay, so like again, I'm a environmental portraiture, portrait artist. Like I'm going to find the most sort of visually interesting but not distracting place that I could put you. That is flattering. I'm going to decide what kind of angle I'm going to take your photo so that it is the most flattering. I'm going to find where the light is the most flattering, and if not, I'm going to manipulate the light to make you look like how I want you to look, and with the direction of you and like the however other many people are deciding, the art director in some instances, for him to go and in this vast expanse that is the motherfucking White House, okay, and be like, let's find the one wall that they didn't finish painting good and stick you here with this one fuck ass light from behind and to the left of you. None of this is like, you cannot not read into this. As a photographer, as somebody who like, this is my vocation, and is like, there is not reading into this. This is your job. You're doing that. Like, this is what he was doing. I can tell you this 1,000,000%. Anyway, sorry.
While we're on the subject, because I've always found it interesting. You remember those portraits they dropped early on? Yeah. I think it was like the beginning, that was basically lit from below, as far as I could tell, that really harsh light. I was like, when I saw that, I was like, the photographer does not like Trump. Because I was like, or these people, because they are making them look evil, like very clearly evil. But it turns out, no, this is a photographer. This is a long-term photographer, or longtime photographer of Trump's, has done portraits of Trump for years. And so I was like, okay, like, and of course MAGA was like, beautiful, whatever, da-da-da. And I was like, yeah, powerful. And part of me, I was just always like, I've always been intrigued by that, where I'm like, are you just like enjoying the villain look of these photos? Because yes, right? Like that's the simple, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was, and you don't have to dig very far to find like parallel photos of other dictators in the same fashion, where they are lit from below, and sort of the same sort of angle and the same sort of attempt to make them appear bigger and more intimidating. And it's achieved, but that it absolutely is them finding their stride in the WWE bad guy character.
Yeah.
And wanting to play that role 100%. And they chose, because again, that photographer can just move the light to the top and have it very soft and flattering. And he was like, nah, no, this is what we're doing. And yeah, he looks like the Muppet character, the guy in the upper bleachers, those two old guys that are.
Yeah.
And he did it on purpose.
Yeah, and it's not flattering for a vain guy like that to light that way. Not flattering.
That was the other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Trump is so so easily manipulated. So easily manipulated that if a photographer were to sit here and be like, this is the way that is the most flattering and most intimidating way I can take a photo of you, and this is the way that it's going to be, Donald Trump would be like, I see it, because he would be that that easily convinced. I don't know. I don't know anything about this, but that's what I would do if I kind of took a bad photo of you. I'm like, no, this is great. That's exactly what he does. He thinks that,
Yeah, I can see that. The other thing that kind of made me think of now that we're talking about it too, in DC, I don't think I ever would have thought of this not having been to DC recently, but you know how in DC they light all the buildings from below, like all the monuments, all the big buildings and stuff, which I think is beautiful. I really enjoyed kind of zipping around DC and seeing all these buildings that we talk about all the time, just right there lit. That I feel like it's the exact same color temperature of the, in those photos of those lights. And there's a level to it that's it's not just the evil villain stuff. It's very DC of it.
Sure. That's that weird grayscale, green scale.
Yeah.
Of concrete lit at night. Sure.
Yeah,
I
but
get
those
that. I like it.
White light, basically. Yeah.
The general absence of color, this sort of monochromatic, all of that shit, except for Caroline Levitt's fuck ass devil suit that she just, hey, what are you gonna wear for your red? Cool. Yeah.
Oh.
Cool, man.
And that's also not she is a, not, I don't want to say fit woman, but we see her standing, fully standing all the time. This is not a flattering outfit. No. Period. This is I think the worst I have seen her look, body wise.
But to pose her like this Karen in the kitchen ass pose with this, what is happening here at this moment? That's not something I would have included.
I would have fixed her pants. I just thought, I don't know.
This in a suit jacket is that's the worst thing you could do in a suit jacket. You know what I mean? That's
Clearly.
it's just gonna the way the suit jacket is built. It's just
Clearly.
Someone's out.
Yeah. Anyway. Lovely.
Fascinating.
Can't believe you're doing this in full regalia.
I mean, it's more fun. I gotta make this last.
You gotta wear it again.
I do.
Yeah, come on.
But you gotta make that post. That could be my Christmas present. Oh, happy Hanukkah, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Happy Hanukkah, by the way. Thanks. Yeah, great.
Have you been lighting the menorah? Have you been lighting the menorah?
Yep, the menorah that I own.
Yeah, I don't know.
My girlfriend, to her eternal and lovely credit, was like, "Do we need to get a menorah?" And I said, "I haven't so far." It's really.
Well, my friends have the menorah that it's very stylish. It's like a minimalist. I didn't know it was a menorah until, even though they kept referring to it as a menorah. It's just like a slab of wood. You wouldn't know it just happens to have 8 holes,
thick
handles and stuff.
I do like those. Yeah.
And they're very modern.
It's a lovely story, a lovely tradition. It's a nice message. There's nothing, and then also maybe presents. There's nothing really to hate about that story. It is, yeah. that there is not a non-zero amount of that story, and the way that I envision myself and all of the stories that I like the most come and have the same sort of underdog tale. It is something that I have internalized to an alarming degree. Every single movie, every single story, I like. If there's an underdog and they win, it's my favorite story. And I know, even being cognizant of this, having internalized me being a man of this stature, I get it. But it still gets me.
You mean it lasted for 8 days and and then the Maccabees won against the? Yeah, I know.
I don't know how much of that. It's definitely not unique, and I don't know how much of that is coming from you internalizing the story of Hanukkah. Because
Not Hanukkah specifically.
It's the
Mighty
hero.
Ducks, Herbie the Love Bug, the Little Giants.
Yeah, you don't have to be Jewish to appreciate an underdog story.
Sure. That was an early one though. That one got its roots in early. You know what I'm saying? They're like, you get presents, and also the underdog wins, and also you're Jewish.
That's all right.
Fine. But anyway, that could be my Christmas present from you.
Deal.
That post.
Deal. The one. Wait, does he have a TikTok handle?
He does. I made him change it. You're gonna appreciate this.
You're gonna out him right now in 1,300 people?
He doesn't post on it. It's
I know
funny.
that's what I'm saying. I don't have my fucking other phone.
Well, I can't say why you'll appreciate this, but you will. I made him change it. I think he changed it because he made an account. Because I started getting like a following, and he would start hopping in on the thing, and I was gonna tag him and stuff. And I asked him what his thing was, and it was F Penson 69, and I was like, I cannot tag you in these. I cannot tag you in videos with that fucking username, with that fuck ass username, if I'm here trying to be like a serious person on this app, like a little bit of a serious
That's your
person.
problem.
Yeah.
You gotta let that go right away. Fuck ass F Penson 69. Okay, so what did he change it to?
I think it's just F Penson now. That's the other thing. I was like, F Penson is available.
See, did the 69 for fun.
Yeah.
Did I tell you?
I think I told you this, but it's worth repeating. When I first started this and I first made merch, this is when I was like, I need a separate email account for this. And I'm like, I'm not taking this seriously. I did tell you this?
That's why I'm telling you this, but I didn't want to out you. I wasn't sure if that was the public address or not. Yeah. That's why
There's only 1,100, 1,300 people.
You said that. You were telling someone else.
I've said it before.
I overheard it, and I was like,
Don't take it seriously. And now I have to email senators.
yeah.
And then it's like, yeah. So, I think it's good. F Penson, put the 69 back. Philippe.
I'll be here.
I'll bully him back into it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Philippe, put a fucking tie on. Take this woman out. At least get one more dinner out of this thing.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck we would go to dinner in this.
You live in New York, goddamn city.
Yeah, and
Everywhere is dressy.
No, it's not.
Everywhere is dressy if you make it dressy.
Okay. I am taking him. Even Philippe, if you're in here, leave. I'm about to talk about your fucking Christmas present.
Don't do it, Philippe.
Leave, Philippe.
He's asleep.
He's asleep. Oh yeah, he's asleep. Yeah, good call. Even Broadway is like super casual. And I was just thinking about this because he wanted a show. I know I'm the Broadway person. I'm the theater person, but he got convinced. This here, hot tip here. My boy who was like, oh, I'm not really a musical person, whatever, but has very kindly taken me to shows over the course of our relationship. He for my birthday, he took me to Maybe Happy Ending. Have you heard of this one? Oh, it's a new one. It is so me on every level because it's like near future sci-fi tech, and it's about like like
A play? A musical?
a musical, a Broadway musical about fucking about robots
Sick.
that fall in love. It's so good.
That's great.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. But so he took me to see that, and we came out and we were both like, "Oh my god, that was so good!" It is really good, guys. By the way, it was so good. He was like, "I cried a few times," and I was like, "Me too." And I was like, "What? Why did you cry?" And he was like, "The lighting."
I think Philippe's my favorite person, dude. That is. Look, hang on a second. If you can be moved to tears by someone doing a job like that, I love that. That is the funniest, best thing I've ever seen. First of all, I don't have access to that emotion. So to know that he's just letting it loose like that, what a good guy. What a fucking winner. Oh my God.
And
That's the cutest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
It is the cutest thing he's ever said. It's my favorite thing he's ever said.
The lighting.
Lighting. But what's funny is if you see the show, and you should, I think he teared up more than I did, because I definitely like teared up in this one scene where the lighting is incredible. Okay, mind you, there's like, spoiler alert, they do this like, it's a very minimalist show, but they do this like firefly thing, right? And they do it with lights. It's very, very cool the way they do it. And it is beautiful, and it's like the big sort of swell. But no, he was talking about first fucking scene where like most of
No
the
character development.
no character development. The way it's sets up, it is really well done, but it's like these two robots live each in like this like one room apartment. They're like put in this like robot apartment complex for like retired robots, I guess. And the way they do it, they use like these LEDs to kind of make these like squares around each of the two rooms. You know, there's like the apartment, and like hallway. And so they just do these cool little things with the LEDs, like like opening up from like a square up to the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
very like Black Mirror, very like almost like animated sort of thing. So that thing, that's what made him cry. Beautiful.
What a good boy.
What a good boy.
That's the best thing ever.
So yeah,
Just go to another show.
So yeah, so he's sold, and when I asked him what he wanted for Christmas, he said he wanted a show.
Here's what you do. I'll tell him to put on a suit. You guys go see Avatar, and you guys can just cry at the,
Is this Avatar 2 or Avatar 3 now?
3. That's exactly right. The amount of times that has elapsed since the first and second, I no longer care about this. It's too bad, because like it was a spectacle. The first one was crazy. The second one's like, okay. And then the third one's like, it's been 10 years, man. I don't want to, this story does not interest me anymore. Sorry.
I feel like the second one wasn't even that.
I agree.
I can't remember.
I was pretty I remember being thoroughly underwhelmed, and I think that was 4 years ago. So that's enough.
Yeah.
Sorry, James.
Well, I'm taking him to Oh Mary. You know. No one. By Cola Scola. It's not a musical, it's a play. Comedic. And do you know who Cola Scola is?
I haven't been. No, I don't know. I was just racking my brain to think of when the last time I'd been to a honest to God show / musical, and it's been, I think, at least a decade. And that's really sad. Yeah, dude, I know. Well, Boston's not known for its musical theater, and neither is Denver. So
I spent my summers in Boston going to musical theater camp. So
camp. Would you go to?
Camp is like the wrong word. We were there performing community theater.
You were a player.
I was a player. Yeah.
Yeah, but that again.
Wait, what Boston? No, because you didn't grow up in Boston.
No, I didn't. But I was there for the largest amount of time in my life.
Where? But like in Boston proper.
Mm-hmm. Well, depending on if you're a purist or not.
Okay.
I was 2 years. Here's my bid. I did 2 years in Cambridge.
Okay.
I did
Technically
10
in
years.
Boston, but yeah.
10 years in Brookline.
Okay. That's Boston.
And then 3 years in Roxbury.
Where's that?
Near Jamaica Plain. South. Still Boston.
Still Boston.
On the red line. Counts.
Yeah. I think I would ride in on the green line.
That's yeah.
So my
Anyway.
mom in Weston, if you know that area at all.
Yeah.
But like early enough where, it's where Hilaria Baldwin is from. But I did the Weston Drama Workshop.
Nerd.
Yeah. We won like an Moss Hart Award and stuff. I can't sing.
I think that this has been a very I think pretty transparent extension of my theater kidness. But that muscle has completely atrophied, which is sad. I really in some regards, like I wouldn't be able to go out and act.
I feel like on some level
This is 100%, but I'm doing I'm acting as me. I get to embellish and choose my lines and but I'm not.
Were you a triple threat? Like did you sing and stuff too?
I was the baker in Into the Woods as my seminal performance. So no.
No, I can't remember how the baker sings, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just like any other muscle. It can completely die if you don't use it, and it's dead. She died.
I want you to sing.
No, nobody does. That's gone. It's gone now. I think I was just in the wrong medium because I never had, how some people just have this commanding back of the theater voice. I can't do, I was made for TV, much more subtle.
Okay.
Anyway, and more modest, really.
Yeah. When I think of you, I think subtle.
Subtle and modest. That's
Modest.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right, Brenna.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm going to bed.
You're going to bed.
I appreciate you. I'm just trying to get comfortable. My fucking back is dying.
Appreciate you. Thank you for letting me come up and show off my outfit.
This has been a pleasure. Yeah, hey, appreciate you. Congrats on not getting nominated for fuck ass TikTok. I'm glad you enjoyed your last appearance. It was great.
Don't do that.
Before they cancel this app, I think. Yeah. What's crazy is the views that we're experiencing now is as good as it's going to get. And that's a sobering reality. So I think that we have to really redouble our efforts elsewhere.
Hold on. Do you follow me back on Instagram yet?
Yeah.
Do you? Okay. Are we going to lose touch?
Do I not?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I must. That's criminal.
I don't know.
Well, I'll be sure not to lose track of you. I promise. We have time. At least 24 hours. We do.
Don't let go, Sam.
Good callback. Bye, Brenna.
Bye, Sam.
Bye. Bye, Stella. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry. All right, nerds. Look, it's getting late. Sun's getting real low. Oh, God. I was hoping my back's going to fucking loosen up, but it just isn't. Can you come up and teach me about organ donation? Sure. You got a bone to pick with me? That's not good. Don't say that. I can't handle it, Jamal. I can't. I'm just a fragile influencer. Hey, tomorrow we're going to have a fucking ball. We're going to play games. There will be a non-zero amount of embarrassment. I'm sure you guys are just salivating on inflicting upon me. You're going to meet some friends. Good Troll Girlfriend's going to hang out. Tom, Big Dumb Tom's going to be here. We're going to raffle off this fucking Yeti cooler full of shit. Full of Dave's sweet tooth toffee. We're gonna raffle off this cat and her marital enhancements that she's showing off here. We can put Tom in a dress. Tom will put on a dress for sure. Absolutely. James, I don't know. What can I get? I'm trying to think of something. I'm just racking my brain of something that I could get for the gays. But then everything I thought of was going to be like vaguely homophobic. So I don't know. I can't think. We'll think of something. Hang on. Let me think. We have a hat that just says, I could just raffle off my girlfriend's hat that I made for her. Don't do it. Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, God. Oh, brother. I should have asked them. I should have been more specific. I should, like, if you're going to I didn't want to be like, beggars can't be choosers. I was like, Balessa, can you give me a care package? And they were like, here. I didn't ask for what, anything. And they sent me over $1,000 worth of shit, which is nuts. They didn't, however, include anything for the dudes. So I guess we're just gonna. Are you saying a Yeti cooler full of toffee is not gay friendly? James, is that what you're saying? Wow, dude. Wow, that is dude coded. Okay. That is absolutely.
The paperwork has been started. I'm filing an EEOC complaint.
Oh no!
For the sex toy gifts.
It's a very fastidious group too, and that's gonna be tough. It's gonna be paperwork for days.
The gays will start a petition and be holding out signs.
Don't know.
At the next line.
Fucking picket line. Oh, God.
And I want you all to know that the thing that he has been wanting to say is dildo, but he's scared to say dildo. He said he wants to get the gays dildos.
I didn't say this was a good last live that we'll ever have, James. Thank you for that. That's really nice.
Okay, you can try.
Okay. That wasn't even it. Oh God. Anyway. Well, good night. Good night. It's been real. This is the last time we'll have. Oh God, anyway. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be a hoot tomorrow. I think it's gonna be a hoot. Come hang out. It'll be a blast. We'll eat dinner at some point. Play games. We might do it in our living room, depending on who's gonna be around. So you might get a new background that'll be unlocked tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. There is a poll downstairs, as you might have seen in my Instagram story. Good troll group. Although my back, I am going to use the excuse that my back is acting up to the point that I can't get on that poll. But 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Yes, thank you. We're starting 6 p.m. my time, 8 p.m. East Coast time, and we'll try and get some stuff in early. Get some stuff waffled off early. Get some stuff waffled off late. Big ticket items later. So you got to hang out the whole fucking time and participate. And then I owe you a pole dance from 3 fundraisers ago. Can't prove that. So that's tough. Anyway, I do. That was. Who's to say? What? That must have been Good Trouble Girlfriend's old apartment. Anyway, hopefully Carly will come hang out. It's bedtime. Cat's ready for bed. I'm ready for bed. I gotta go take some painkillers and sleep this off. See you tomorrow, nerds. Thanks for hanging out. Very excited. Looking forward to it. Gonna be a hoot. See you. Bye. Come on, baby. Let's go to bed. Go to bed, little cutie.
Whatever the one ticket was. Boys in yes, well, yeah, it is that nighttime here. That's around past 11. That's around 11:06. Almost done. Probably go to Tomorrowland Station 2 for the train. What's up, Jess? I guess I did, friend. Want to see? Got a holiday combo with a soup. I was kind of bad today. Got a cinnamon roll as well. I know. I was a little tempted, so I got one today. It looked too good online. I got the cinnamon roll too. I'll make sure to share. I should share with you, Jess. Virtually, of course. I know. I was kind of splurging today. I don't get one every day. Maybe once every few weeks for some sweets. Well, that sounds pretty good. Jess. I know. Cinnamon roll is actually pretty good.